Misha Jackson joins us today to talk some Emory women's basketball. Coach, back home this weekend, big UAA weekend starting Friday against WashU, then Sunday against Chicago.
Yeah, we're excited to be back home after a great 2 games on the road, and been excited to get back to work and practice and just keep getting better.
You know, rematch. Obviously, both Wash and Chicago got you earlier in the year, but in looking at WashU, what do you see from them now as opposed to a month ago?
I think even still the last time we played them, I think they score extremely well. They've got multiple players. Pretty much anyone that comes into the game, or everyone that comes to the game for them, is a scoring threat. And so we've got to limit easy touches for them, and they're shooting the 3-ball extremely well right now.
You know, and then last weekend, as you mentioned, you had a good weekend, wins at Brandeis and NYU. Got a lot of good basketball, a lot of key contributions from different players at different key moments of those games.
Mm-hmm. That's what was huge, I think, in the 2 games last weekend. I think it's hard to beat somebody back-to-back, especially right after playing them. But just a lot of people are stepping up right now. Obviously, our main players with Ashley and Allison and Aaron and Azaria and Lindsay, but Lindsay I thought had a great 2 games this past weekend, putting 2 back-to-back performances, and for her just taking what the defense gave her, and at the same time still being able to set her teammates up. I think had a big game on Sunday, but she also had 8 assists, and for Lindsay, she's got the capability to score 30 points a game, whether that's with a couple of assists and a couple of points. And I thought Blair Ripley had some key moments. Sophia Chochi had some big moments on Friday and Sunday. We just have a lot of people stepping up right now, and that I think our players have a great feel of what their role is within our offense and our defense, and they're stepping up and executing.
You know, obviously your players have to be excited about this week. I mean, games have implications for standings and all that, but obviously your kids have to be excited.
I think they are. I think for us right now, we're trying not to, worry about as far as the postseason, things like that. It's a big goal of ours, and that's in the, the back of our minds when we're prepping every day. But it's got to be taking these games one at a time. We can't start thinking about February 23rd before we take care of February 8th.
You know, one thing we've talked about week after week, it seems, has been rebounding. Obviously, that'll be a key this weekend. I think both those teams got the edge in those earlier meetings.
Yes, absolutely. I know surprise as well, but that's always the category I'm going to look at, as I think it tells the ball game. And for us, especially for both of these teams score extremely well, we're going to have to limit second chance opportunities. And we kind of slipped up a little bit of that last Sunday, but we've got to get extra opportunities, and we have to limit theirs.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for your time. We'll let you get back to work. Good luck this weekend, and we will see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Sean.